People have lost countless hours working 9 to 5, myself included, but thank God I found a light to climb outside of that rabbit hole and start my new journey. Hi, my name is Sonia and I will be documenting the raw, real, and unfiltered process of building a faith-based business from scratch. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let me break some ice and tell you some random facts about myself. I'm 20 years old, I speak a little bit of French, I absolutely love cookies, and I strongly dislike spiders. Now that you know some facts about me, go ahead and drop some 3 facts about yourself in the comments. I'd love to get to know you too. Now that we've got the introductions off the table, let's get into the video. Why become an entrepreneur, you ask? Well, here are my 3 reasons for choosing this career path. Number 1, I don't want to be tied to a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. Number 2, I am passionate about serving people and creating products that will bring great value into their lives. And number 3, I aim to earn from creating something that people love and cannot live without. I call my vision the Kingdom Vision. Why, you ask? Another good question. I call it the Kingdom Vision because I intend to create a faith-based business. My way of defining a faith-based business is simply a business that glorifies God. And by that I mean it honors Him, the values and principles that He carries. But I won't be going too deep into that right now. I'm saving the juicy details for the journey ahead, which you will see more of once you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Buckle up, the road will be bumpy. Get out the rabbit hole. It's so normal to live a life that society expects from us. You go to school, graduate, and get a job. Live an average life. We end up getting stuck in this endless rabbit hole, and in such cases it's so hard to reach our full potential. That's why I want to switch it up a bit. The education part can't stay though. I have no problem with getting knowledge so long as it's the right one, but what I want to change is living an average life that's not fulfilling to my inner calling. My calling is to create. I've been a creator at heart, and I'm not just talking about content creation. I want to create a business, I want to create products, I want to create so much. Because I was created by a creator God who made me in His image and likeness. I know I have it in me to create incredible things, and I believe that applies to you as well. So if you take away anything from this video, let it be this: don't stay stuck in that rabbit hole and waste away the potential that God has placed within you. The rabbit hole for me was living an average life while doing things that didn't fulfill my inner calling. Your rabbit hole could be something totally different. Maybe it's that you're settling in your job as a janitor when you're called to be a famous chef, or it's that you're settling as a doctor when you're meant to become a president. I might be reaching with these examples, but you get my point, right? The message here is simple: get out of the rabbit hole and fulfill your true potential. How I discovered the E-letter word. I can go on and on about entrepreneurship. That's because I'm passionate about it, always have been, and it all started when I discovered the E-letter word. I remember hearing this word the first time in grade 7, entrepreneur. And the thing that came to mind was, why did they have to write this word so long? Come on, let's be honest here. There must have been a better way to call a self-employed person, right? Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. But after my teacher had explained the meaning behind this bombastic word, it surprisingly sparked my interest, and I realized that I wanted to learn a little more about this E-letter word. A week or so after that lesson, all the grade 7s had a project to do, which is basically an event called Entrepreneurship Day. We were paired in twos and assigned to sell products and all provided services to the rest of the student body. Our goal was to make a good profit in whatever business we chose to create. My project partner, such a sweetheart, go follow her socials. And she also has her own business. Make sure to support my girl. Her and I had a bunch of things from hot dogs to waffles, etc. And the highlight of that event for me was the feelings I had when marketing those products while embodying the entrepreneurship identity. I don't think I could ever forget it. I felt like a whole salesperson. Not to toot my own horn, but at that point, I bet I could have sold water to a fish if given the opportunity. I was just that girl, you know? Like, it felt like my own playground, both literally and figuratively. I've always been a shy child, but that day, I was out of my shell. I was selling things to everybody. I remember even singing a waffle song with my project partner, and it instantly attracted more customers. We also had this huge chocolate to sell, very limited in size. And I remember my way of advertising to the children was by telling them that it was the most biggest chocolate in the world. And guess what? They all sold out. Glory to God, we made a great amount of profit that day. But I believe we learned an even greater lesson that was worth way more. We learned that becoming an entrepreneur isn't just about creating a business or selling a product or service. It's about bringing value. We have sold products or provided services on that day, but the values, the experiences, and the memories that we gave those children were worth way more. And that's the principle I aim to engrave into my own business. The value that my customers receive from what I sell to them should be something worth cherishing. So come join me as I embark on this new journey of becoming an entrepreneur and creating my very own faith-based business. Join the family by subscribing and follow my socials where I post more content, just a little extra snippets of this journey. Thanks for watching. I hope you gained some value from this. God bless. A bientôt. And remember, change starts now.